Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So, I did get a copy of Shadow Empires. I've heard about this game. I know Tortuga Power is pretty big on it. I have been recommended it, but it was ultimately up to a kind patron asking me, would you play it? And I'm like, yeah, you know what, might as well go ahead and take a look at it. I don't really know anything about the game, really. I don't know how the controls work. I know it's for Rex of some description beyond that. I really do not know anything. I'm enjoying this though. This is something special. Okay, so it reminds me. What is the game now? Is it Blitzkrieg Commander? No, not Blitzkrieg Commander. I forgot the name of the game now. The UI is very reminiscent of that. I can't remember the name of the game. But we'll go in. We'll just see how things go. Don't really know anything about it. I've only loaded the game up once previously, just to lower the volume, rather than busting those lovely ears of yours. Other than that, don't know anything. Okay, planetary class. So small, normal size, large, so normal, and large. Normal to large. Okay, small to normal to large to supersized. We'll go for the big. Might as well go ahead and see what it's like, really. So we have different classes of planet vendor. First up, a planetary generations choose on a planet. Okay. When you play on an unclassified planet, expect anything. It could be planet similar to one of the classes listed above, but it could be something else altogether. Seth. Right, so that's a desert planet. Ice planet here then. Not quite a desert planet then. Intriguing. Lava. Okay, so this one's quite similar to Earth, but limited water. Right. Host hostile alien biology. Intriguing. Planetoid and a moon. Ah. I might go for the unclassified. There's a few interesting choices over here. But without any real experience, it's hard to say which one would be most fun, really. We'll go for the unclassified. Okay. So we have the generation settings. So you have chosen a planet type, unclassified, supersize. Now, before we start with the generation, please tell us how deep you want to be involved. Interesting. Detailed planet generation, quick planet generation. We might as well go ahead and see how this looks. Fog of war, complete after colonization, known map, or partial. Oh yes, this game is multiplayer, I believe. Number of initial zones. We have a city, state, start, 2-zone start. We'll go for the initial. Number of initial armies, militia. Okay. Story modules that may occur. Crimes and a good cooperation, cults and sects. Right. Organizational. Only Supreme Command Council. Basic 4 councils, all 8 councils. Interesting. We'll go for all 8. I'm going to be intrigued to see what they look like. Go for hard. Disable epochs. Okay. I'm going to go for hard because I think it's one of those that we might as well get like a pretty gritty sense of the actual game. As we have planetology here. Okay, so this is gravity, temperature, planet age, map size, radius. Okay, let's see. Right. Quite a short time there. Quite a short orbit, I would imagine. A small orbit. 27 still warm, don't get me wrong. Tilt's 37. 31. That's quite cold. That's even colder. That's quite warm. We're getting there. 7 degrees. Intriguing. I don't know really much about this, but I think the tilt has a lot to do with the seasons. So I don't know. Yeah, a planet slightly eccentric orbit. I don't know how this affects things. There'll be people that'll probably tell me how this affects things, because I do not know. Right, fast orbit, 27. 16 hour spin. I like this, but it's quite cold. I like how the maps are actually different sizes as well. 32 hours. 34. 1 degree till, wow. 37 degrees, okay. Minus 13. So we don't even know what the planet's going to actually really be like. We don't know what sort of type it's going to be. 30. 18. Well, 18 is not too bad. Well, we'll see. 54. I'm just going to go through this all day, apparently. Let's get one that I'm happy with. 24, 39. I guess, yeah, that's close. It's kind of close to Earth-ish. 5.8 billion years old. Okay, it's not the largest map, but it's not too bad. Temperature's pretty good. Gravity's okay. That seems alright. Till 39, so I guess we'll go with that. Okay. Intriguing. Wind, rain. I've seen something on Twitter comparing this game to... Oh, God, what's it called now? Is it Masters of Orion? No. Alpha Centauri. I think that's one of the similarities I've seen. Sorry, one of the comparisons I've seen. So, geology. Desert planet without source water. The planet will have an Earth-comparable atmosphere. Oh, wow, okay. Let's see, so we can keep rolling. Oh, wow, this does all the calculations here. That's pretty impressive, actually. Okay. A very dry, but it's not desert. Oceans. Oh, I like this. So we have some mountains. Not a lot of oceans. Oceans are going to be quite important. Especially if we seek to become something of a truly global empire. Not that I know that you can do that or not, but I assume you can. We'll see. It's a little bit more oceans. I'd like something with a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was like, ideal. Yeah, there's gonna be no naval empires there. Yeah, not. maybe 4% is probably the best we're gonna get. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we are just on a desert planet. Perhaps that is what it's going to be. Probably likely. I think everything is pointed towards the desert here. Arid. It's got 11% oceans. It's not very mountainous. There's a lot of plains. Oh. Let's see. I want an ocean. I want a decent-sized ocean. That's what I'm looking for. The temperatures seem to be more or less stable. Yeah, wow. Could I have rainfall there? Yes. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna need some rainfall. Rainfall's gonna be nice. Let's go for that. That's interesting, though. Right. Okay, I think we can go with this then. An arid planet with minimal surface water, the planet will have real but modest atmosphere. The highest mountains reach, that's pretty high, while the deepest sea floors might reach 281. The planet is still geologically active. Okay, I guess we'll go with that. It's got some rainfall. I don't know if that's a lot, but it doesn't seem like a lot, to be honest. Wind is there. I guess we'll see how it goes. It looks like we're on a desert planet, so we'll see how that turns out. The biosphere. But at least we have some ocean, so I can work with that, knowing what we'd have on Earth. Okay, biosphere. Right. So we do have some life forms here. Protocellular organisms, okay. Ooh, squid. Analog. Intriguing. Super octopus. Oh my god. Oh my god. A land-dwelling large top predator. It resembles a squid analog. Wow, okay. So we have super octopus. The super octopi. That sounds pretty amazing, actually. Okay, we'll go ahead and see what that's like. Seems like, yeah, atmosphere seems okay. Right, colonization. Azosum. Luminosa. Was colonized in the year 7409. It received colonists for 577 years. Intriguing. So we have 37.4 million here on the planet. No agriculture, no mining, but 100% service. Oh, so we even have a history here. Interesting. Great university. Medical and biological companies. Key quantum transmission satellites have been operated, okay. Due to the strategic location, a key spaceport has been booming and extended with space yards. UCM drive facility. Okay. It's going to be a little bit of Dwarf Fortress right now. Oh, Dissolution War. That's intriguing. So this must have been at its height then. The Apocalypse. Wow, this is cool. 7986. War consumed all. Technology fell to barbaric levels in over a century. Jesus Christ, look at that population fall there. Scavengers, hunters, raiders, and farmers. At least there's some agriculture that survived. That's good. Sedimentary agriculture. Okay. Neighboring systems start hamstring goods and liquid energy. Several major companies have evacuated their high-tech installation from the planet. An unknown and extremely virulent disease wiped out Mazona. An internal struggle led to massive and extremely savage infighting in Legoland. A powerful raiding clan decided to set an example and killed all their enemies and toddlers. Intriguing. In the early phases of the Dissolution War, the collapse of the intersystem trade between the Galactic Republic systems caused huge food shortages, and the horrors of the mass starvation decades must have claimed over 51 million lives. To make things worse, nuclear fallout claimed the lives of many. After planetary government had disintegrated, the lawlessness and never-ending small-scale skirmishes and local wars finished what was left of civilization. It is estimated the total loss of the Dissolution War and its direct aftermath have claimed over 89 million lives. Keep in mind that over 246 years have passed since the Dissolution War started. Over the Dark Age, decades that followed, the total collapse of population levels have continued. Okay. Under stress. I guess we'll go for that. So, Azosum Luminosa. A planet, okay. So this is our world. This would be really intriguing then. So we have Cloud Forest, intriguing. Alien tissue, nutrition, good value. No farming hazards, no xenobiological hazards. Atmos human hazard insidious. Okay, intriguing. We'll go ahead. Okay, that was actually a much deeper start than I actually anticipated there, really. This could be really quite intriguing then, actually. I like the procedural generation, and being able to play this multiplayer could be really intriguing, actually. Unknown regime. Oh, wow, okay. Customize regime name and Heldry. Huh. Okay. Well, this is where it gets difficult because I have to think of a name on the spot now. Okay. Tower of God. I know I'm ripping off like an anime, but I have read all them. I've read all the webcomic up to date now. It took me a long time, and that was like 400 chapters plus, but I eventually got there, so I'm actually up to date, so I can claim this. Thank you very much. I like purple. Let's go with purple and gold. Always into that. I don't know if I'm really into that. That doesn't look especially amazing. Blue's nice. Blue and purple, I guess. Flag is monotone. Intriguing. Blocked, okay. Horizontal. Okay, this is cool. What do we have here? I'm gonna go with the tree. That looks okay. I don't know if I'm super keen on the colours, but I guess we'll go with it. Right, the great cities were destroyed in the Dissolution War. Oh wow, this is giving me like a Fallout 2 vibe right now. The great cities were destroyed in the Dissolution War. The remainder of humanity dispersed into the wastelands, hiding, scavenging, fighting, and trying to scrape out a living. Trying to survive, the forefathers of our nation were among them. This is cool. Oh wow, okay. This is intriguing. Starvation and structural lack of food source were the biggest enemy. There was less food than people to feed. How did your ancestors manage to avoid chaos and anarchy in their community? By shooting anyone that protested starvation. By promising technological breakthroughs to give hope. By sacrificing the old to save the young. Wow, that's really kind of bleak. I mean, if these promises worked, as they seem to have done. Then again, sacrificing the old to save the young. Wow. God. They all sound awful. I mean, the promises doesn't sound bad, but then that's because they're false promises, isn't it? And it's like, what's worse? Is it worse to lie to people? Okay, well, this is it, isn't it? By shooting anyone that protested starvation. I'd say that this one doesn't look evil, but I'd say that is, of course, another evil there, really. At least that one, by sacrificing the old. I mean, it doesn't say they were forced. Sacrifice could be forced. It could be like they were forced to be sacrificed. But I'm gonna take the least evil, I guess. Let's say that they sacrifice themselves of their own accord. We'll see, commerce. The predecessor entity of our nation managed to knit their people into a tight and coherent group. How did they manage to do this? They swore sacred oaths of loyalty. They wrote a book of law and enforced it strongly. They did many great deeds that inspired awe and loyalty. Fist. Intriguing. There's a lot of effort into this, actually. It's quite surprising. I don't mind the actual... It really... It's got a retro look to it. I quite like that. They wrote a book of law and enforced it strongly. We'll go with law. I didn't know where that... Was that the last one, Ben, or did I skip one by mistake, or was it just two? But apparently we have bonuses to mind and commerce. So, we'll see. Right, Tower of God, round 1. We suffered no losses, not made any kills. We have 4 decisions and 59 reports waiting for you. What? A funeral outside the capital. The previous jihad is now buried. God, I can't speak. Sometimes I just cannot speak some days. Right, the previous jihad is now buried. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I should have named it King Jihad. Dust to dust, it is now up to you to lead the nation to victory. I imagine I could probably change that. So, click. Installation of new leader. You're the Jihad of the Tower of God. Some subjects cheer your ascension, but not all. You will have to hail and address the nation as soon as possible. Oh wow, this is amazing. I love how some things are like, really, and this is like, this is great. A new zeitgeist wanders through the land. We are entering a time of culture. The effect is your zones will get extra private investment. I'm alright with that. The current strength of the effect is light. Gain 700 private economy bonus points. In 6 turns, the effect of the time of culture will come into full force. Intriguing. Is this like surprising? You receive 4 new fake stratagems. Okay. That's a thing. Your organization. Factions generated 2 new stratagems. Send spy. Church of Syndic. Discuss our policy regarding this cult. Okay. Wow. Okay. I forget the name of the game, but it's really like... Yeah. What's the name of the game now? They do like a Barbarossa. Yeah, it's... Okay, this is interesting. So we got a mobile regiment. Mechanized. Okay. I'm living the pictures here. This is really giving me a Fallout 2 vibe. Right, sentient speech. The buzz on the street is that you're about to address a nation. For most of the people and leaders of the Tower of God, you are still an unknown. They need to know what you plan to do with your newly gained power. The question on everyone's lips is who will benefit from your rise to power? Which political profile will champion you in your speech? Okay, none. All classes need to be subject. Amazing. Oh, glorious your hand. All the people. Right, our struggle should be to restore the greatness of the old Galactic Republic. We must try to unite humanity under the banner of democracy. To try to combine the rule of the best with some checks and balances, or promote a mixed ideology. Ah, they can shove it. Right, autocracy. Ho. Foreign Affairs Council tasks, priorities. Sir, I'd like you to review the current priorities of Foreign Affairs Council. Let me be clear that I'll fully support any shuffle in priorities you envision. Okay, major diplomacy, minor diplomacy. So I just go. Okay. It's hard to say exactly which is good, to be honest. But we'll have a larger priority placed upon minor, perhaps. Well, actually, we'll go for like 70%. We'll go with that. I suppose things start from humble beginnings in a way, so we'll confirm that. Okay. Right, Model Design Council. So, a new model of infantry, new model of truck, new model of NG, new model of reconnaissance buggy. BP. So we have credits, we have political points. Fate points, okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of resources here. Food, water, oil, ammo, metals, industrial points, energy, radioactives, recruits, colonists, rare metals, machines, and high-tech parts. Okay, intriguing. I'd say reconnaissance is quite important. Make a brand new design, build upon Cooper Plus. Cooper Plus. Recon Buggy, it is cheap, it is small, it can easily be given an overpowered motor, on top of it has an MG. Furthermore, it has excellent reconnaissance capabilities. Used because the scouts are all for harassing enemy soft targets, keep them away from enemy tanks. So we could build a brand new design, or we could build upon the Cooper Plus. Intriguing. It's a tough one. I think we'll go... I don't know what BP is. That's the problem here. I feel like I'm not making like an informed decision. I could cancel out, I suppose, but we'll go for a brand new design. Right, machine gun. Oh wow, okay. Minimal steel plating. This is intriguing. 25 should be fine. It's just enough, I'd imagine. Light diesel, medium diesel, heavy diesel. I guess 405. There seems to be some sort of like audio issues here, so hopefully that doesn't come across too badly. 18 IP. Intriguing. I'll go for the medium. Okay. Right. I don't even know what our actual civilization looks like. We can upgrade the small town level 2 Montgomery to a big town. So I'm going to make this decision. Well, actually, no, I don't have to make it right now. Here we go. Okay, here we are. Right. Let's click off of them. Welcome in command. Congratulations on your new position, sir. Take your time to learn the ropes. And don't forget to check the decision tab at the top of the screen. Move some units out, and don't worry too much. Press the end turn button once you've made some moves. Okay. Danger in zones. Danger in Montgomery is at 7 points. This end of the game, this probably means enemy hexes / units are too close to the city. Try to conquer all hexes close to your city. Which, I suppose these, perhaps? Declare war. Okay. I like that free folk. That's intriguing. So that's what's nearby, then it seems. Right. Non-aligned forces. Zone. So we have a level 2 city here then. This is all... So we have agricultural land over here then. This is low mountains grassy. This is high mountains grassy. We see some marshes over here. Soul lands. Okay, this is intriguing. Okay. The Demos Mountains? Damos Mountains? I can't quite make out what that says. The Dent Range? Dent Range? Do I want to declare war upon these people? Why is this a 10? Why is that a 10? Small town here. Oh, so we have water here. Okay. Around your hand. Let's see. Can I edit this? Right, okay. Just dismiss it for now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll go for the small counters, actually, I like that. Right. Stats, okay. Order of battle, that's intriguing. Okay, map. Okay. So covert, send one spy. Recruit junior. Recruit a junior leader, young but relatively unskilled. Church of Syndic. Discuss our policy regarding this cult. Ancient archive. We're in the possession of tons of ancient books. Maybe we should study them. FP. Fate points. Okay, so that's 2 fate points. That is political points. Okay, so I could recruit a... well, really a successor, but I think it's too early for that. Right, zones. Labor Day. An ancient feast to celebrate the toil and labor of the workers. Gladiators. Militia loss of faith. Alright. It does increase the militancy, but we gain some fate points. I can live with that. Right, militancy there. Okay. Now, that means I can actually access these archives. So we'll do that. Our scholars have processed tons of data from the ancient archive. At first they found nothing of interest, but then, eureka, we found all the knowledge to use shield generator. Intriguing. I mean, that'd be interesting. I think I would have preferred something potentially more agricultural perhaps, but we'll see. Okay. So we have decisions, we have our reports. Zones. Right. Population in Montgomery is 49,200, 1,400 workers. Population happiness is 82, worker happiness is 60, loyalty is 82. Okay. Headquarters. Okay. Interesting. Death without suit, wow. Terran planets open sky farming. Okay. How to find resource deposits. Okay. For proper prospecting, you need to have an economic council. To create a new council, call your secretary. Ask the secretary to give you a new organization decision. Intriguing. How to declare war. When in move mode, right-click on enemy hex. In case it concerns a minor regime, you have to specifically click on a unit or city asset of this regime. Right-click, okay, declare war. Right. How to raise regular troops. How to nationalize an asset. Okay, this is rather deep. How to ensure supply to units. Okay. How was the logistical network? Logistics. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, this is intriguing then. So this is our regime profile. So I have 59 points in autocracy, 33 in meritocracy, and 33 in democracy. We have 48 in commerce, we have 33 in a government, 33 in enforcement. We have 48 in psychology of the mind. Right, okay, can give regime themes. Technology, fascination, curiosity, logical force, universal truth, scientific religion, academic mentality. Intriguing. Oh, okay. So we're at 48. So technology, fascination, gain at mind 40, and 3 turns the highest. Research bonus, stratagem infiltration, unit feat, techno mage. Intriguing. Okay. Right, fist. National pride. Okay. So the militia is somewhat supportive, and we have average relationship with your cults. Okay, I don't imagine they're happy because I did like kind of bugger their faith, but had to give the zones orders. Okay. Workshop. Ammunition. You have 156 metal, 95 industrial points. Right, we need to take a stock of what we actually have. Ammunition, so we have 350. So it would be wise to actually build up some ammunition stocks beforehand, really. Even if we don't intend to go to war immediately, I think it would be a worthwhile idea to actually go ahead and build up some ammunition. That's not that expensive, actually. Alright, 10 metal. Before we do that, because we have a stock of that, let's see, trade. Right, traders. So I can just buy and sell here. 501 credits available, okay. Traders of 2,874, okay. Transfer. Okay. Right. Raise formations, don't need to. We can see how expensive that is, and that does cost us a lot there. I assume that's metal, perhaps? Right, colonize. Send colonists, expand recruits, okay. Construct. So, Xeno agricultural facility, agricultural dome facility. One of this kind of assets is already present in BHEX. We have one of those, Nationalize your private asset farming community to have, excuse me, currently impossible projects. Okay. Ice mining, wow. That produces water, wow, that's kind of crazy cool. Recycling, intriguing wind traps. Ooh, industry. This is actually rather cool. Okay, I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Rail stations. Okay, I can see why people said I would probably enjoy this. Okay, right. No, I don't. I want to click off you. There we go. So let's take a look at decisions then. Zone city upgrade. We can upgrade a small town to a big town. Cost me 10 political points, and I do not have enough for that. Ask me later. Cost me 1 political point to do that. Let's see, stratagems. Right, I could go for a Labor Day. It would increase the happiness. I'm going to save these fate points, they seem hard to come by. Send a spy, so I could send a spy, that'd be intriguing. Right. So I'd actually infiltrate into somewhere. I'm not going to spend those political points on Van as of yet. Target, okay. Right, let's get to business. Let's get down to business. So we have Montgomery over here then. So Montgomery. So we have Eugene, our governor here. Right, stratagem on this. Okay. So these are the assets that we have within modern colony. So this is what forms our city then, essentially. So we have High Command. We have this city, so the farm level 3, we have scavenging level 1, and we have a transportation hub. We have a degraded LE mini reactor. Cool. An ancient miniature liquid energy reactor has survived and is still semi-operational. Cool. Probably will allow the city to actually grow to some extent. Just to have some power. You don't need it essentially, but obviously some form of power is required. Obviously having some sort of reactor is really freaking cool. So we produce metals in the zone. We produce industrial points in the zone. I'm really intrigued. Food. So. Right. Food looks to be required. Water's okay. Oil we do generate apparently. Sorry, fuel we generate a little bit. Energy we produce quite a lot. Can we trade energy? Sell. Fuel, metals, water, food, rare earth, radioactives, machines, and high tech. I can sell fuel, metal, or food. I can't sell energy, because obviously how can you transfer energy? We're going power lines. So let's see, this is Montgomery then. Okay, what's this? History. Video. Management screen. Only public assets are shown. Okay. These are private. Agricultural. Okay. I'm liking this. This is actually pretty cool. This is really surprisingly detailed. Model leader. Right, okay, so we can see our leaders here. So we have Commander Cobb Beatford. Brent Alewast. Alewast. As we have the Director of Supreme Command Council, we have Director of Economic Council, as Director of Military Research, Director of Model Design, Director of Foreign Affairs, Director of Staff Council, Director of Applied Science, and Director of Secret Service. And we're going to go ahead and talk to our Director of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Blaine over here. This is actually really quite in-depth, okay. History. So he started a career as an enforcer. Specialised in intimidate. Became member of Republican Knights. Okay, we'll call him. Okay. Priorities. So I spent 2 political points here. I've shared the organisational task priorities with you. Decision is on your desk, sir. Is it? Well, we'll come out to that later on then. So I've spoken to him. Natural relation point. Relation. Oh, so that's a natural point. So he really likes us. Our advisor really, really likes us. He's not so keen. He's not... Yeah, my commander really isn't very loyal there. Intriguing. Well, that'd be a shame if you had an accident, wouldn't it? We can't afford that. We're gonna try and be Hobson about this. We're gonna be become the Leviathan. We are gonna be the Jihad. This is our tower. Director of Staff Council. Director of Applied Science. Right, let's get ahead because the economy is gonna be the big thing here. Need to work on the economy. I want to get agriculture sorted. I want to get things sorted. I want to get things moving. We need to establish trade. We need to actually establish... Well, we need to look into our... well, tap into our economy, into our resources of our land. This shall be a war for land. A war for work. A war on work. Okay. So we've spoken to the Foreign Director. Sorry, Foreign Affairs. Let's go ahead and speak to the Economic Council. Angus. Hello, Angus. Right, superb. Don't know what they do. I'm going to go and check on them before. Director of Interior Council, Governor Montgomery. Let's see, I can't just talk to him. Okay. You're doing a great job, as far as I can tell. Map. Okay. On it. Right, these are priorities. Sir, I'd like to review the current priorities of the Economic Council. Let me be clear that I'll fully support any shuffle priorities you envision. Oh, he's a yes man. Get him out of here. Right, economic policies, economic, prospecting, research, discover current priority. Okay. Right, let's lock some of these in. What I'm going to do then is lower that to about 10% for the time being. I want to get an idea of what we actually have. So research is going to take a bit of a backseat to begin with. I'm going to put 1440 into prospecting and economic policies. We're going to get a handle on this. We're going to get a handle on this. In fact, prospecting actually is okay, but I want to put more then into sound economic policy. So we'll go with that. We'll make good of what we have then to begin with. So we'll confirm there. Right, foreign affairs. Oh, this is something we've already seen, so I've wasted 2 political points on essentially. Superb. Confirm then. Bit of a shame. Oh well. Right. I'm gonna have to do that later then. Okay. We have 2 more points to spend. I think I'm gonna hold on to them. So we have credits. What should we do with our credits? Oh. Right click does things. Inspect. Group move, strategic move, range attack, construct road, traffic signs. That's amazing. Zone borders. Okay. Do I really wish to declare war upon them? It'd be nice if we could actually establish some sort of trading relationship with them, and then eventually just absorb them in really later by their own violation. Alright, logistics. So there's Montgomery. I like the blue. Show grid. Okay. Show color. Liking it. Penalty. Right, so there's a penalty here. Okay, that's good to know. We don't really know anything about this place. So we have a settlement here. Right, that's all well and good, but we're not going to do that yet. I want to see how we do beforehand. I want to see what we need beforehand. Right, so we're in winter now. What do I have here then in terms of assets? This is really good. I'm really quite enjoying this so far. Town of God Polypolo. As we have the Syndic Union, the Republican Knights of the Trade Society. Right. Current reconnaissance points are selected. Okay. Cool. So I do have some reconnaissance. Not a lot, though. Some reconnaissance out this way. We're going to prospect out here. We do have agriculture around here, which is nice. So that is our commander. This is the mechanized. We have infantry. Militia. Okay. Regular truck. Militia biker. That's a really rather surprisingly in depth. Can I separate these? I think they just come as a unit, then, as far as I can tell. Now, I could send down infantry instead. How much would that cost me? Entrenchment. Okay, so the question comes down to what do we want here? I think we should probably send out what we have. I think we are safe at home. We do have a... How much would we leave behind then? There's what, 600, 1200. Where's some MGs? So we have about 1800 men. So about 15. Yeah, sorry, about yeah, about 1700 rifle, and then so we have some MGs. I think what we'll want to do is potentially take a look at actually raising some additional forces at home, perhaps. Trade, colonize, union administration. Right. Let's see then. Replacement troops. Oh, replacement troops. I don't need that. Raise formation. Okay, let's see. Size. Brigade Corps. Independent. Again, this is actually surprisingly in depth. So I can produce a motorized light infantry brigade. That's quite expensive. 11,000. 2,500 there. 550. Okay. Right, these are much smaller. So I could raise the entirety of this formation. Independent MG, Independent Reconnaissance Battalion, 50 bookies. Average to high, I guess, is what we'll look for. We'll raise that. You raise me up. Right. So we have it here, the Cooper Plus. It's a brilliant name. Okay, Cooper Plus. Right, I don't think it can move yet. No, it can't move yet. So we'll wait a turn and then we'll go ahead and go with some reconnaissance then. So we'll pass a turn. So this is really intriguing then. I'm going to be quite interested to see what happens here then. So, okay. I'm not particularly keen on just straight up declaring war on anything behind, well, around us yet. Yes, there are 2 towns, but I want to get a sense of what's going on in the area around us. It's like, it probably makes sense to absorb those towns, but we'll see. I want to get some, I just want to have a greater idea what's going on here. I would like to do some reconnaissance beforehand. I'd say it's important just to get a grip on our bearings first and foremost. Right. As we see something on our borders there. Right, let's see. We suffered no losses, not made any kills. We have 2 decisions with 9 reports available. Okay. Your militia forces hold a parade to show their strength and loyalty. This is cool. That's pretty awesome. Right, okay. Gain 1,400 private economy bonus points. Not entirely sure where these points are. We're going to find those. Your organization faction generated 3 new stratagems. Offer protection. Offer yourself as a protector. You will defend them when attacked. I wonder if that means like to the other villages out there, to the other towns. Reduce the amount of control of your corporation in the zone. Meet CEO. Schedule a meeting with the CEO of an operation. Okay. Collecting metric data on your gameplay will really help. Okay, sure. Oh. Don't know what that did. Okay. No thanks, I guess. Oh. It's loading. I can't do anything right now. Maybe it just takes time to send, or maybe I just bug at this. Probably a little bit of A, probably a little bit of B. Let's see. Let me just quickly hide this 2 seconds. No, I think I bugged it up. Okay, what we're going to do then is we're going to have this as like a first taste, and then I'll probably do like a stream on this in the future then. I can do something now. Seems I've done something wrong there. Must have been like a little error. There we go. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. I'm going to probably play this out a little bit myself and just sort of get like a feel of the game, and then we'll go from there. Until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.